happens in Vegas ends up on my YouTube channel. Here's the story of my Vegas birthday trip. I don't know what that was. Oh, by the way, just so you know, I am currently repping Vegas. I'm standing up because I feel like in order to accurately portray these stories, I have to stand up and be a little bit more hands-on this time. So here we go. So we're like in the airport and we're like, oh my gosh, I should do a vlog. And so I did, and I got my camera out and I was like, oh my gosh, okay, here I am doing a vlog. I don't know what's wrong with me today, but we're gonna roll with it. Get that the Vegas energy going on. Hey people, so we're at the airport right now. We're about to get on the plane, and what time is it?
It is
9:27. So we got, I can't do math.
I don't even know what time the flight is.
11:01.
So
10, 11, an hour and a half. I know this is bad. Vroom vroom. Oh wait, that's not the sound of plane mate.
what?
Vroom vroom. Let me just tell you, like, first off, Vegas is like, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. I think it's so much fun. Cause like the whole thing, right, that nobody tells you is the whole fact that like, yes, it's big, yes, it's fun, yes, there's cool shops and shopping, whatever, but nobody tells you about the vibes. Okay, I know that that's like the most LA thing in the entire world that you've ever heard. Yeah, the vibes there are really good. But like seriously, it's the only other place that I've ever been to besides like Disney World where every single person here is having one of the best days of their life. You know what I'm saying? Like every single person there is celebrating something, every single person there is feeling lucky, every single person there just is in a good mood. So you can literally feel the positive energy around you. And I loved that aspect of it. Crypto didn't go. So he's getting a little upset that I'm telling the story, but I can tell it to you too, right buddy? Look how big he's gotten. He's like, I'm not even looking at you. Vegas. Why am I out of breath? Dude, you're heavy. So, heading over to Vegas. Actually, we were planning on driving, right? We were gonna plan on driving. We were gonna like vroom vroom on over there, but we didn't. Why? Because there was a snowstorm. I actually don't know how that ended out, but I do know that there was like a huge warning. It was like, don't drive, and if you do drive, pack food and water. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. So we booked a plane flight last minute. The plane flight from Los Angeles to Vegas was like really easy. It was like an hour, literally as soon as you got all the way up in that sky. They were like, all right, so we're descending now. Put your seatbelts on. So that was super easy. That was super fun. Me, Amina, and my mom were on the same plane. Courtney was on a different plane. Oh, we got a limo. So we were going to just get a shuttle to the hotel, but on the way to finding the shuttle, this guy comes up to us and he's like, hey, you're looking for the shuttles? And we're like, yeah, do you know where they are? And he goes, well, I have a limo. I can take you for like not that much more. And we were like, oh, we don't need it. And my mom's like, you know what, Tommy, it's your birthday. Like, why, if you're gonna do it anytime, like why would you not do it on your birthday? And my mom was like, let's get the limo. So we get in the limo. It was sick. So my mom got a limo. Thanks, Mom.
Best mom ever.
Yes, yes. I might get the mom tattooed in
Oh, for sure.
commemoration. I don't know if that's the right word. So we're vibing in the limo. Yeah.
We got some free water.
We got some free water. Look at that free
Wow.
water. Ooh. Why does this remind me of a Parks and Rec episode? Tommy Fresh. Oh my god. The guy I don't remember his name. Oh my gosh. I think it was like, I want to say Greg or Brad. He was super cool. And he was like, all right, we're gonna stop at a liquor store on the way to the hotel. And we're like, what? No way. So we go in the liquor store, right? Do you have any Herradura? Because that's my favorite tequila. We have some, but we only have one left. And I was like, wow, the universe loves me. And he's like, here, you want to take a shot? Like, what? In the liquor store? He's like, yeah, in the liquor store. We take a shot in the liquor store. Great way to kick off the Vegas vacation. Now we're like in the limo and we haven't eaten anything, right? So we just took a shot on an empty stomach. Okay, we're feeling a little floopy right now. We're in the limo and we're like, wow, look at Vegas. It's beautiful. And it is. But it was even more beautiful because we just had a shot of vodka on an empty stomach. Oh, we get to the Venetian. The Venetian is gorgeous. We can't find the room for the life of us. This really, really kind couple helped us find it because literally you cannot find anything in Vegas. If you ask somebody for directions, they're like,
it's down the 5th Avenue with the hall, and then you go up the escalator, and then you have to go up the elevator on the 5th floor, but you have to make a right turn before you get to that elevator, and if you go too far, you'll see the pool. But if you see the pool, go back.
Literally every single time that you ask directions for something, that is what they give you. So you just kind of have to figure it out. It's part of the fun. Get to the hotel. What was the first thing that we did? Oh, okay. So I did like a little bit of research beforehand, right? Mainly because Vegas is not known known to be a gluten-friendly place. So I did some research, made sure that there were like gluten-free options in the hotel that I could eat at, because if you don't know, I'm very allergic to gluten. This is something that I discovered recently, but it's okay because I bake now. So anyways, I need to not drink so much caffeine. But we're staying at the Venetian, which, by the way, if you go to Vegas for the first time, I highly recommend going to the Venetian for the first time. Honestly, I think I might stay in the Venetian the next time I go back. Like, I just really, really, really liked it. We get there and we're like, you know what, let's just eat somewhere. And I'm like, okay, well, there's this place that apparently has gluten-free chicken and waffles. So let's go to there. It's in the hotel, super close. Why don't we just get that? We haven't had breakfast. Let's do that. So we go to this place. It's called Yardbird, by the way. So good. Oh my God. Best chicken and waffles of my life, okay? And this is coming from like gluten-free Tommy and also not gluten-free Tommy. Like before I knew I had a gluten allergy and I would just eat whatever. Yardbird, chicken and waffles, highly recommend. And get the gluten-free ones because I haven't tried the ones that have gluten, so get the gluten-free ones. I can vouch for those. Best chicken and waffles of my life. So amazing. They have like a bourbon maple syrup. Scrumdiddlyumptious. What is wrong with me today? We got that. We're like all ready. We're like, okay, this is going incredibly. Just had amazing food, super nice fun guy at the liquor store, just came off a limo. Vegas is amazing. Immediately I'm like, okay, I love this place. The food, the fun, and the vibes are all good. So, you know, it doesn't get better than that. We go up to the room. So then Courtney gets there and we all get ready for dinner. So fast forward a bit, we're going to my birthday dinner at the X-Pot. We just got ready. And the hotel's pretty. Looking cute. Look at Kel. We had dinner at the X-Pot, which was super cool. They have like Wagyu beef. I love meat, like good quality meat. That's like my thing. I'm anemic, so it like gives me energy.
So this over here is a white.
They had these little magnetic drinks. They would like put their hands under and like it would float. It would look like it was floating. It was really cool. And then what did we do after that? I'm pretty positive we literally just went back to the room and like took some shots. Oh, and I made my own birthday cake. So I am obsessed with this thing that my family makes called dirt pie, which I might never actually post a YouTube tutorial on that because I will be gatekeeping that until the day I die because it is the best thing in the world and I have like a superiority complex that I'm the only one that can make it. I think it would quite literally kill me to put that into the world. So I'm so sorry guys. I will have to gatekeep that one for a bit. Maybe I'll come up with it later. We never know. I'm unpredictable. So I made my dirt pie, right? Because I was like, no one's gonna be able to make me a birthday cake that's better than what I can make. So I made my dirt pie. We all had dirt pie.
Day to you.
We went back, had a few shots, went straight to bed. Straight to bed, no hesitation. I was like, I'm tired. So then the next morning, we wake up, get all pretty, all dressed up. We go to the shop. So we pretty much went inside every single hotel that there is in Vegas because I was like, I just want to see them all. Side note, my dad and my brother gave me $121 to spend in Vegas for my birthday gift because they weren't here. They're in Florida right now. And then I won $100 on a scratch-off lottery ticket, so I was like, okay, that's lucky money, I'm gonna spend that in Vegas. So I had $221, and I was like, that's all the money I'm gonna spend on gambling. That's it, because it's extra money, and I'm not gonna spend any more. If you're gonna go, if you're gonna gamble, if you're gonna do this, first of all, have a budget. Do not go and spend your entire paycheck. Go with like a certain amount that you're like, I'm not gonna spend any more than this. And I was super, super careful with like how much I spent. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna like, you know, disperse it out throughout the days. I think I lost all of it, got all of it back, and I ended up with $5 more than I had when I got there. Thank you very much. So that's cool. That's cool. I'm pretty proud of it, not gonna lie. We're going around to hotels, and I think that the best way to like win in these casino places, every single time that I was like, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna gamble, that was not the times that I would win things. Every single time that I won was when I would like just be like walking by a machine and I would see one machine and I'd be like, I need to play that right now, and I would win, like first try. Oh, I won something. I won $3. That's also like a weird thing that I have. I don't know what it is, but it was only when it was like a gut feeling that I would win things. And then I started like catching on to that, and I was like, okay, I'm only gonna play when like I am like drawn to a machine. And I ended up winning a lot of money that way. Remember, I lost it all, so I actually got it all back. So I actually won a lot. Thanks. So, okay. It's the day after the birthday dinner. I totally forgot to like take videos and stuff yesterday. Don't want to fall down the escalator. Haha. So anyways, today we're just shopping. And then we're gonna see the Cirque De Soleil show
9:30.
at 9:30 tonight.
Yeah.
That's it. I would say the coolest shopping in Vegas out of all the places that I went, and I went to like all the shopping places. There was 2 different places that were really, 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 really cool. One of them was Caesar's Palace. I don't know what it's called. But you can literally look it up, Google it in like 2 seconds, it'll come up. But like the shops in Caesar's Palace, it might even be called like the shops at the Caesar's Palace. I don't know, but it has like a name. They're all like malls. All the hotels, they're not just hotels. They are malls, they are food courts, they are everything. Quite literally, you don't have to leave your hotel at any point, any of the hotels on the strip. Definitely stay on the strip if you're gonna go, just cause like the energy and everything is so cool. So what else? We're shopping away. I ended up only buying one thing. Do you want me to show you? Okay, I'm gonna go get it. Wait, just don't pay attention to my pants because I only dressed top up for this video. So just like pretend you don't see my pants. Okay, cool. Tell me these are not the most beautifully obnoxious shoes that you've ever seen in your life. Aren't they incredible? I died when I saw them. Died. So that's the only thing I bought. So, Amina wanted to get tattoos, I wanted to get tattoos. We both wanted to get a tattoo while we were in Vegas, but neither one of us ended up doing it. It was so funny too, because we were like, oh, let's be spontaneous and get tattoos. And then we got there and like we started like asking around like all like the bartenders and like they had tattoos and we were like, hey, like, you know, like what are good places to get tattoos? And all of them were like, you have to do research. Do not get a tattoo on the strip. And we're like, what? And they're like, do not do it. You need to research it for weeks before you get a tattoo. And like, they like looked like laid back guys and they were like, no. So we didn't do that. That's for another day. But anyways, so day goes on. We get dressed up that night to go and see O. This is tonight's look. Amina, tonight's look. We're going to see Cirque De Soleil. Oh, that version. And then after that, we're going to the club to party hard. Here we are at O. I keep forgetting to vlog things, but you know what? That's okay. We have popcorn, a little gin and tonic, but we're not gonna confirm that that's gin and tonic. It might be waterfall, you know? That could have been a joke. Could have been a joke, for sure. Could have been a joke, but you'll never know. Here's my vlog, my Vegas vlog. I'm gonna vlog more tomorrow. We're gonna watch Cirque Du Soleil. We're watching O, which is supposed to be the water one, and I thought that would be smart because like I'm a Pisces. I'm also talking a lot, and I feel like that is slightly annoying the people around me.
It's cute. It's
but I will
quirky,
continue
you know,
to talk.
It's fun.
Aw, thank you.
You're welcome.
But anyways, be safe, kids. Okay, that's it.
I'm just chomping down on popcorn in the background.
Yeah, after this we're gonna go to the club. So maybe you'll get some footage from that. Maybe you won't. I don't know. Probably not.
Leave it up to
Maybe.
fate.
Leave it up to
You
fate.
know?
Insane. So good. Incredible. It was actually really cool too because we were talking to this guy at one of the bars that we were chilling at before we went to that show. And he was like, oh, I've been to every single show in Vegas and that one is my favorite. So we were like, okay, we're feeling good about these decisions. It was insane. Me and Amina the entire time were just like, our faces were just stuck and like, oh my God. Every 5 seconds we're looking at each other and we're like, oh my God, did you see that? She's like, yeah, I saw it. Did you see that? And I was like, yeah, I saw it. That was great. Highly recommend that show. There's a bunch of other shows that I want to see there. We only got to see one. So we saw that and then we were like, okay, now we're gonna go to the clubs. Clubbing, club time. The clubs were scary. The clubs were scary. We got there, right? And I had a promoter and everything, right? And he's like, yeah, I got your table, anything you need. And we literally stepped foot in there in like, not even 5 minutes, 30 seconds in there. And we were like, yeah, okay, time to leave. It's bedtime. So we left. What do I mean by scary, do you ask? Probably not for you, like probably for any other human being in the entire world, it wouldn't be scary, but I am a baby and I don't like that kind of stuff. That's why I don't go to big parties. Anytime that I want to relax and have fun, it is only with people I know. I do not like partying with strangers. That is like not my thing. I never feel safe. I don't like doing that. Freaks me out. I was like, okay, yeah, not my thing. So that was super fun. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was not super fun. We left immediately. And then we went to bed. And then the next morning we woke up. So Amina isn't feeling good. We're at Area 15 right now, about to go into Meow Wolf. And there's sculptures everywhere. And also look how fun my fit is. That's it. So me, my mom, and Courtney went to Meow Wolf, which, by the way, they didn't tell us this on the website. Maybe they did. I don't know. Maybe I didn't pay attention. We show up and they're like, you can't have any drugs, knives, or alcohol or something. I don't know. We didn't have any drugs or alcohol, but we did have knives. My mom and I both have self-defense knives. Could not go in. And we like Ubered like maybe, I think it was like 20 minutes away, and they were like, yeah, no, you cannot go in. And we're like, well, do you have lockers that we can like put our bags in? And they're like, no, we don't. You just gotta get out. We're like, okay. So we did, we left, and we're like walking around, me, my mom, and Courtney, and they're like, what do you want to do? And then I kind of had a little bit of a meltdown. I was like, I need to take a nap. I need to take a nap. This is so overstimulation. I went back to the hotel, took a little fat nap. Amina was feeling a little bit better. I just kind of like chilled and talked with Amina, and my mom and Courtney went to go get chicken and waffles. They come back to the hotel, and I'm like crying, and I'm like, I just want everybody to have fun, you know? And they're like, Tommy, it's okay, dude. Just choose something to do. We'll do whatever you want to do. And I'm like, okay, I think I want to like go to the shops again. Like, okay. You know, I keep it real with you guys. You guys know I'll let you know when I have a breakdown. I have multiple. Nice. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna clean myself up and we're gonna be okay. And I wiped my tears away and I put my makeup on and I put a cute little outfit on, and then I was good, ready for the world. Pew! And I'm like, I wanna go thrifting. Funny story, my mom hates thrifting. I love it. So I was like, it's my birthday, so like you have to go thrifting with me. We go thrifting, it was so cool, and I'm so glad that it was so cool because people get on me about thrifting all the time. I'm always like, thrifting is so much fun and nobody ever wants to go with me. But my mom and Courtney were like, okay, this is actually really cool. The good thrift stores are away from this trip. We had to get like an Uber, but they were really, really, really cool, and they had a lot of like vintage, like 80s, like rock and roll coats, rings, records, license plates, weird couches, all the kind of weird shit that I love. I loved that. They liked it too. What can I say? I'm just a master thrifter. I think that we were there an hour before the shops closed, which is at like 6 or something, or I would have bought the entire store. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you guys. So we found this place. I'm a little hesitant to say this because I don't want the next time I go for it to be like crowded. It's not like everybody that follows me on YouTube even lives near Las Vegas. So you know what, whatever. Watch this be the video that gets like 5 million views and then I can never go in this place ever again. We went to the Speakeasy. It's been on TikTok, you've probably seen it, but it is so much cooler than it even looked on TikTok. Like on TikTok, it looked like, oh, like trendy little spot, but like it didn't feel like that. It did not feel like a trendy little spot. It felt like a secret little hideaway. It really, really was cool. I'm not gonna tell you exactly where it is, but I will tell you, it's called the Ghost Donkey, and it's super cute, and you can literally look it up on TikTok and you can find it there. If you care enough to do the research, then I will see you there. But if you don't, I'm not gonna just hand it to you. So it's called the Ghost Donkey, and it was so much fun. Everybody in there was so nice. So many people were like, let me buy you a drink, it's your birthday. Because of course, you know me, I'm wearing a fucking birthday bitch sash and a crown. If it's my birthday, you're gonna know it. Oh wait. This is my souvenir from the Ghost Donkey. I'm really hoping that this is something you're allowed to take because it was like on the couch. I'm really hoping they're not gonna like email me and be like, hey, so you're the one that stole the donkey. This was on the couch. I'm pretty sure it was a souvenir because it's like, it's rubber. I'm really hoping, I don't know. It was on the couch, like in between the cushions. And I was like, Mom, should I take it? She's like, yeah, take it. So I took it. Don't call the feds, please. His name's Charles and he's mine. Actually, does Charles? No, Jeff. Jake. Starts with a J, pending. But that's my little guy from the Ghost Donkey. We went to the Ghost Donkey maybe like 3 times throughout our trip, and we had a blast. Oh, the nachos. Guys, okay, if you do find the Ghost Donkey, the best nachos I've ever had in my life. Like I told this girl, she was like, how are the nachos? And I was like, I'm gonna tell you something. Every single time in my life that I've ever ordered nachos, I hoped that they would come out like this. I really hoped that they would. They were so good, okay? They were so good. I did get sick afterwards. I did get a little nauseous. I think it was just the cheese. I don't eat a lot of cheese, so maybe that was it. I don't know, but it was worth it. I'd do it again. I would do it again. Then after that, we went gambling again, and this part was really fun, right? Because like at this point, like I've had a few little drinks and it feels so weird. Like I told my mom the other day, I'm like, I'm gonna start being a little bit more like transparent on YouTube. Maybe I shouldn't do that. So the fountain show, they do this thing where they play that song, once more you open the door and I'm here, my heart will go on and on. I was trying to think of what the name of it was. So as we're going through, I'm like singing it in like a mocking way, you know, I'm like, door and I'm here. I don't know, but people thought it was fucking hilarious. I didn't think it was funny. I didn't think it was funny. I was like, let me be obnoxious. Let me really irritate some people. And everyone was like turning around and like laughing their ass off. I don't know. I still am kind of dumbfounded by that because I look back on that and I'm like, if somebody were to do that right behind me as I'm trying to watch like a beautiful fountain show, I'd be a little mad. But they're turning around and they're like cracking up. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm a comedian. I'm the funniest girl to ever walk the earth. There's nothing better than not even trying to be funny and people like thinking you're hilarious. Nothing like that. There's nothing tops that. So I'm over here and I'm just like, I'm a comedy genius, okay? So we're gambling, right? And the funny thing is like, I don't know what it was, but like apparently when I drink in Vegas, I spontaneously, because you know what it is? I miss my cat and I always talk to my cat in a Russian accent because he's Russian and it's bad. Don't judge me for it. But as soon as I started like drinking these drinks, like I started pretending that I was like this Russian girl. I don't know. It was just like this accent that just came out of me because I missed him. I wanted to play the horse game, right? So I play the horse game and I have no idea what I'm doing. Almost every single game that I won, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just pressing buttons at that point, you know? So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll bet on this horse, whatever. This group of guys comes over to watch. The horses are cute and they go in the little things and I'm like, yes, go horse. And so I bet on, I didn't even know that I bet on this, but I bet on number 5. So I was like, number 5, he's going to win. That was Italian. I don't know what that was. Please don't kill me if my accent is terrible because I know it is. You just, you know, you gotta roll with the punches here. I was like, number 5. He wins. And I win, like, I think I put in like $10, I won like $60, and I was like, yes, number 5! And all these guys were like, number 5! And like, they're joking, and I don't know, maybe they did think I was actually Russian, because they were like, where are you from? And I was like, I am from Russia. Oh, okay. And they were like, oh my God. I don't know, you know, we're all having fun, it's Vegas, and they're like, we love you! And I'm like, yeah. I go, thank you, kind sir. You know, and I'm like walking away. So then the ATM machine, right, is right next to that thing that I was just playing at, and these guys just came over and they started playing. And I had told them when I was leaving, I was like, number 5, he lucky horse. And they were like, okay. So I'm at the ATM machine, I'm getting my cash, right? And like, I look over and like one of their buddies won. And I look up on the screen and it is number 5. And I go, number 5, he win. I told you, he win. And they were like, yeah. And they were like, she's pretty and a genius. And then I'm like, you know, my ego is just like out the door. And I'm just like, yes, that is correct. You always listen to me. Yeah, I know. Number 5, I told you, you owe me, you know? So, they loved me. What can I say? I'm a hoot. I don't even remember what happened after that. Oh, we got a lot of candy. So, because Amina wasn't feeling well, she had a $10 thing that she had to cash in, right? Because she won something and she had $10 and she had to cash it in the next morning. Okay, this is the next morning. She's like, hey, can you go down for me and cash this in? And I was like, yeah. I go downstairs for breakfast and I cash it in for her. They give me $10. Put it in my pocket. So I put it in the front pocket of my jeans. I get back to the room. Oh, here, Amina, here's your $10. And I reach in my pocket and I feel like I was like part of like the Polar Express. It's not there. And I'm looking, I'm feeling around for holes, right? And there's no holes. And I'm like, where did that $10 go? It's not there. And Amina's like looking at me and I'm like, Amina, I swear I did not take your $10. And I was like, okay, wait. I feel awful, right? It's not even my money. So I'm like, okay, no. I was like, Amina, you're getting your $10 regardless. So I go in my wallet and I give her my $10 because it's my fault that I lost the money, right? I'm like, here, take this. She's like, no. I'm like, no, take it. Then that day we go to the airport and there's slots machines in the airport, right? So we just went through security and we're standing there and I was like, hey mom, do we have time to play like one more slot? Cause like I had just lost that $10. I do not like losing money. I don't like being wasteful. It is like my least favorite thing in the world. So I was feeling like really weird about it. And I was like, I gotta win it back. I gotta do this. At that point I was $3 ahead, but because I lost Amina's money, I was $10 back, right? So I was like, I gotta win that $10 back. So I lose something. I don't remember the math of it, to be completely honest with you, but I do remember that Amina was like, here, Tommy, you have this. You have my last $10. No. Oh shoot, no, I think she gave me like less than that. She's like, this is your last birthday, because she had been getting me a bunch of stuff like while we were there. She was like, here's my last like birthday present for you. Like, here, just play this. And I had been pretty lucky like the whole trip. So I play it and I win it all back. Plus some, that's right. Yeah, and I ended up $5 richer than I was when I got there. That's right. Nobody wants to leave Vegas on a low note. We all want to leave Vegas being like, I'm a winner, and I did. And then we get back home and the immediate post-Vegas depression hits. No, but we had such a banging time. It's so funny too, because like Amina and I like texted each other like literally the second that like her brother picked her up. I was like, dude, I miss you. And she's like, oh my God, I miss you too. And I was like, can we go back to Vegas like tomorrow? And she's like, yeah. So we're already planning our next trip to Vegas. But anyways, that was pretty much like, I feel like I'm gonna remember something that I didn't even cover, but that's okay. You guys get the gist. But that was our Vegas trip. It was insane. It was incredible. And go to Vegas. If you have not been to Vegas, you need to go to Vegas. And make sure you go with people that you love and have fun with, because that makes all the difference. So yeah. That's it. That's my Vegas vlog. That's my Vegas story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys go to Vegas or somewhere fun or treat yourself. That's it. That's it, guys. Have a good one. Bye. Mwah.